That shit's not even fucking on. God, forgive me for my sins. Let's plug it up. Go lock and load here. Can I hear myself? Testing, testing. Yes, I can. Hey, Lincoln, what's up? Okay. Oh, God. All right. I just got done with a pretty important interview that I'm not sure went my way. I can't really pinpoint anything that I did wrong, but you know that the kind of neurotic person that I am, at least when it comes to this, I'm going to be going over and over in my head everything that I said, didn't say. I like how it says concurrent viewers 1 and there's 3 people in the chat. God damn, YouTube, you're not even being subtle anymore. Jesus, guys. It's still stuck at 1. It's not like it's like slowly updating. And there it is. And now it starts to fuck up. There you go. It had to fuck up. Are you for fucking real? Every fucking time. God, Jesus. Just make it end. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Bitch, I turn it down every fucking time. The settings ain't getting any better. And every fucking time, you throw a fucking hissy fit. Why don't you go try and run more fucking, interference for Joe Biden, alright? Somehow I don't think you can cover up his fat mouth. Don't get angry. Jesus. Okay, anyway. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing some very foolish self-destruction-y things. Hopefully it won't get too out of hand, but I need to pick me up. It's fucked up. Hey man, I could go for a run. I've been good. I've been running. I've been lifting to a small degree. I've been taking care of business, or trying to. And like I said, I just got off of from an interview about 3 hours ago, and I'm not sure that I did exactly what I needed to do, or I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm awaiting an email for a follow-up interview that isn't coming. Hasn't come yet. Every time I look at this fucking thing, it just gets worse and more depressing. Anyway, I just don't want to be alone with my thoughts at this moment in time, to be perfectly honest. So, we're going to make some bad decisions, boys. What we got right now is Voodoo Ranger IPA, New Belgium. Asheville, North Carolina, baby. Fuck you. Why are you taking a million years to reload? You're hooked up to Wi-Fi, you piece of shit, you Chinese. It's still just stuck at 1 concurrent, but I literally see 4 people who have commented. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 concurrent view? Are you sure? Are you sure, YouTube, that you're not, you're not doing that? Okay, I'm not judging you. I just think that you're a fucking piece of shit. Oh, that alcohol touches my soul. I'm an alcoholic. This is a problem. I should not have made this decision. It's 5:30 anyway. Well, it's 5:23. Close enough. Lincoln's here. He says, hey there, Crazy T. Not Crazy T today. Although, actually, on that note, I almost wanted to do a video as Crazy T, auctioning off a bunch of my shit. I recently went through my room and reorganized some stuff. I cleaned out a bunch of shit. And a good fan has actually successfully purchased my Cold Steel Espada Large. It is no longer in my possession. It is on its way to his home. And he paid me monies. And I wish to redo this. And a lot of you guys I actually know. In fact, Kane, fuck it, I don't want to assume that you care. If you wanted, like, that little statue of Cthulhu that I have, you know what I mean? or whatever, just, like, let me know. I mean, you have to pay, like, shipping and handling and, like, I don't know, what, $15? You know? I'm trying to do whatever. The one that I'm really thinking of is I've got that Bioshock Big Daddy. I don't need it. I don't need 2 of them. I need to get rid of as much shit as I can in my life. You know, so that when I go homeless, I don't have as much shit to carry around. Still only 1 view? Wow, YouTube. Very, very, oh, yeah. Very generous of you. Very good. I Need Gain says, yo, what's going on? Nothing good. Kane the Warlock says, heyo. The fact that he says heyo kind of reminds me of, like, the Doge speak henlo. 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 Lincoln says, I saw it on Facebook. You'll be fine. I wish. The thing that I posted on my Facebook, actually, was the video, the clip of Jean-Luc Picard saying, it is possible to make all good decisions and still lose. Like, tell me about it, man. That does kind of comfort me, but still. Well, now the stream's in excellent condition, and yet we still only have 1 viewer out of, well, right now I'm counting 6 viewers. Oh, no, wait, but error. YouTube's not receiving enough video. Ain't this just about a bitch. By the way, the lamp moved around. I don't know if the lighting is better or worse. Y'all gonna have to let me know about that. Also, it's coming down like cats and dogs. I'm still wet. I just went to the grocery store, and this is why I have this. Oh, I tried to get a haircut. The haircuttery, because we're in phase 2 now of Operation Let Us Actually Get Back to Fucking Life. And the haircuttery will only take, like, fucking, you know, the barbershop will only take, like, 4 people at once. So I came in, and they were like, sir, you're going to have to leave. And I was like, oh, shit. They're like, come back another time. And I'm like, great, my hair is starting to look like I'm, like, some kind of, like, West Side Story fucking knockoff. I need to be going and, like, backing up to intimidate people. By the way, it's a great tactic. If you've ever been mugged before, just be like, and they go, hey, whoa, I don't need any trouble. That's actually exactly how that fucking works. I Need Gain says, it fucked up when you mentioned YouTube by name, lol. Well, so what are we going to be calling it from now on? I'm sure we can think of something clever. Am I in center frame? A little bit, but I feel like I can. Hang on here. Let me take a look at my... I'm going to touch you private. Here we go. No, zoop. A little bit loud, Timmy. It kind of cuts off the top of my hair, man. That's okay. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Twin Phalanx says, hey TK, have you heard the game Subnautica? Perhaps fan could get it for you to try. Yeah, I mean, if you want to DM me, oh Jesus, now I'm a fucking zoomer. I finally used the goddamn phrase DM. Fucking kill me, and I just realized I'm not super, I gotta turn up just a little bit. I guess. I don't know, man. I try to do things besides playing video games these days. I'm trying not to be a raging alcoholic and fall into the pit of doing nothing. All I've generally been doing is running, walking, lifting, meal prepping, taking care of business every day, as well as reading a shit ton. I'm trying to, like, reset this is actually not a very good behavior to be drinking during 5:30. But I'm trying to, like, reset my, what do they call that? Your dopamine chain. You know what I mean? Like, waiting to the end of the night, playing Red Dead, which has been great. I've been bonging up on Kratom. Like, a shit ton of it, actually. Just to be able to go to sleep. But, getting really loosey-goosey and playing Red Dead. And it's just like, I don't know, all the time, they're just like, come on, Arthur, we're gonna fucking rob a stagecoach. And I'm like, but why? We're finally here. We're in the world without spiders. We're finally in the world where you can just live by trapping fur and fucking fishing. No one can come along and tell you to leave and go with their hands, you know? But, okay. Fuck it. Guess we'll be gangsters then, which is also kind of fun. Lincoln says, YouTube does that to me too, lol. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Kane the Warlock says, I made a meme I posted on your Discord based on the You Worry video. Oh, fuck. Can I? It's going to... I can't open up Discord. It'll... Oh, my God. Can I do it with my phone? Every time I try... Email me back, you whore! Sorry, that was disrespectful. What I meant was, dear whore, email me back. Try not to think about it. Try not to think about it. I hate that I can't handle this type of a situation. It's just... Like, I think I think there was a cool dude that I used to work with who was like a 20-year Army vet during the Cold War, and I think we were talking about like going to a club because, you know, bitches in Maryland always want to go to a club so they can shake that ass, even if they don't have an ass. Anyway, and I think he said something like, man, I would feel more comfortable walking into a room with like 6 guys aiming guns at me than going to a club because at least I would know what to do. And it's like, exactly. I'm not a creepy, filthy spider. I know what I may have done wrong in the interview, and it's literally just be truthful. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to hire a liar. Interesting. I didn't know that shit. Like, fuck. And I don't want to even get into the details of it, but I don't think it was that big a deal. But now I'm thinking about it, and it pains me so much to think like a spider. I can't think like 2% APR financing, FICA tax, 2003 in accordance with the law of... I'm not filthy, so I don't fucking think that way. Apparently I think like a stupid fucking savage. Like, I've been reading this massive history of, like, the Navajo and the Diné people, and, like, pretty based. Makes fucking sense. Like, that was the closest to anarchy that could actually have fucking ever existed. Like, straight up. Like, they did not... So when all the white... the Army of the West and the white European colonists came in, and they were like, look, you know, you all have to sign this treaty. Like, what does that mean to them? They're not each other's keeper. Who they were speaking with, they thought was like... You know, the General Kearney was like, I will now speak... Wait, I gotta do a southern accent. I will now speak to the president of the Navajo people. And, like, the Navajos just sent some big men. It would be like us sending Elon Musk to talk to aliens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not the president of Earth. He's just a really important dude. You know what I mean? And the Europeans could not fucking understand that. And just like, well, I say, how come there isn't a guy who can kill everyone in their family like in traditional European feudalism? Because we don't got that now. And the Navajos were just like, well, what? Because we live so very fucking far apart. What do you want me to do if that guy wants to move away from me? Chase him and kill him? Like, I don't get it. So Narbona, who was like one of their biggest men, was just like, all right, sign the treaty. And then some Navajo wrestlers rustled cattle from New Mexicans, and the federal government was like, an attack on one is attack on all, declaring the war. And fucking the Navajo were like, but that was cousin meth head Larry. What can I do about it? He's my cousin. I don't fucking control him. You want me to kill him? You know what I mean? And it's just like that. I don't think like a spider. You know what I mean? And it's just, the world tells me that I need to, and they're just like, oh, you mean you don't have a computer chip in your butthole that tracks your movement? And it's like, no, I'm pretty sure Allah would find that offensive, so I don't fucking do that shit. Okay, let's answer comments, Tolstoy. Oh, right. Kane says he made a meme of the wait, was it Uwari? I didn't post a oh, that's right, I did post a Uwari video. I've actually posted a couple real hiking videos. Wouldn't you believe it? Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you be surprised? Wouldn't you like to be a pep or two? I don't know that this thing's gonna remember me. We shall see. No, I'm not downloading a fucking thing. Go to the goddamn website, you whore. No, I'm not downloading shit from Google Play. Get fucked. You can get fucked. I promise you. I'll fuck you. I'll fuck her right in the pussy. You can't say you wouldn't fuck her. Maybe that's what I'll do when they find her. You know? I'll go and I'll fuck her right in the pussy. Okay, this is great. God, I love systems of control. Can they get more? Let me... Alright, I'm probably not gonna find... Fuck me. No. No. Okay, well, unfortunately, I very much tried, Kane. I do not have the technological prowess to view it. Can you send it to my Facebook via private message? There you go. I Need Gain says, and I'm so worried. Oh, I thought you wrote say 9 for us, and I'm like, what are you gonna use me saying 9 as a sound clip for? It says 9 for us. It's stuck on concurrent views 1. I gave up. Hey, it's Clive. You changed your fucking thing, so I didn't almost recognize you at first. You changed your avatar. Clive Winston says, why the fuck did I get an ad when I joined just now? Fuck YouTube. Oh, dude, because I enabled ads, bro. They have money I'm beneath the threshold. If we just get a few more fucking pennies, I might be able to make rent for 1 more fucking month before I have to go off into the wilderness and shoot myself. Clive Winston says, anyway, what's up, T? Nothing much, Clive. That knife should be getting to you by Thursday tomorrow. So look for that shit in the mail. Oh, it's UPS, so just be careful. You know how they do. They toss on the fucking shit and then they walk away. It's not Amazon. Kane the Warlock says, I might already have the same statue. Oh, well, hang on. Let me fucking fetch it for you and then let's take a look at it. Well, hang on. It comes with stuff. Cleaned my room, and now there's still bullshit all over the fucking floor because I don't know how to fucking laundry. So, a million years ago, I bought this Cthulhu statue, and I also went into one of those, Warhammer stores, and I bought, the weird crumbling, which actually, it comes with authentic cobwebs. That's totally not just because it's been in my room for a million goddamn years. I don't know. I don't know if you fucking care for this shit or not. I don't really give a shit. I don't think I need a Cthulhu statue anymore. You know what I mean? Look, he sits on his little island of Relief, and he has a weird little Cthulhu die. I don't fucking know. You're probably more into it than I am, to be perfectly honest. Although H.P. Lovecraft is probably my second. He's in the top 10, definitely, for my favorite authors. But Suka Bliat says, "Hey T, I've managed to make a trip to Pawn Shop and held a Rock Island Armory 45, and I had that aha moment. We'll be saving up for one. Word. I was thinking about 45s recently on the grounds that I see what we're stacking up against, and I see how it's going to be in the future, and I'm thinking to myself, I definitely want the nastiest cartridge that I can possibly find, and while 357 hollow point low recoil is fucked up, I know that these days they're making specialty 45s that have a starfish design that, send off chunks. It's a hollow point that crumples and sends off 5 little micro lead arrows into the subject to cause 5 different wound channels to open up. Insanely sick. 10 out of 10 would use. Lincoln says, so if you want to listen to stuff about occult books, check out Styx Hex and Hammer 666. Has some decent occult literature. Is that a YouTube channel? Clive Winston says, lighting seems more even, but it's also daytime, so hard to tell. Yeah, well, and I moved everything around, it's fucking my PC's now, instead of back there, it's kind of to the side. You know what I mean? There's a lot more room on my desk now. It looks a lot less like shit, but, fucking. I also just threw away a bunch of shit that I don't fucking need, let's be honest. In fact, I really don't need a lot in life. Or anything. Fuck it. What does it matter? Emo stream. Streamo. Zach Frisbee says, don't turn your back on the wolf pack. What is that? Okay. Lincoln says, I still fucking say I am at times, lol. Instant fucking messaging. There you fucking go. Zach Frisbee says, hand rubbing intensifies. Yeah, I can hear you rubbing your hands from here. Stephen Knight says, yo, we live. We are indeed live. Welcome. He goes on to say, dude, that one place you hiked at with the barn was creepy as fuck. Shaking my head. Nah, man, it was during the day. It was actually really nice. It was except for just when Hal let go of the screen door and I'm narrating and it just scared the shit out of me. For half a second, I actually thought, oh, this is it. We're fighting a Wendigo now. Thank God. Thank God for alcohol. Opinion on the SpaceX launch. I wasn't following it too closely. I'm a huge... It's Elon Musk, right? He sold NASA a rocket he designed, or his company designed, or some shit. My brother was watching the live thing today. He told me they had to cancel it because of weather. Yeah. Oh, okay. Kane says he sent the meme, so we shall see. See the meme. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's great. So, we randomly found some, visor that was, sitting on top of a creepy-ass well outside of the house that we were exploring. And, oh, well, nope, because that'll expose your real name. Let me see if I can just... Yeah, well... Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. I'll just turn it sideways. Is that how that works? Fuck, yeah, it's a no, but it still shows your fucking name. There we fucking go. So, the top one says... It was her hat. It was her hat, Tolstoy. She was number 1. And then... Oh, no. It's me wearing the... come on now. Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen hat. And yeah, I know the whole fucking name. You can actually see it on my Facebook. On one of the Otakons, there was a picture of a dude who went as Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen, and he wore the hat and everything, and he just went around going like that, and people were going, he was number one! He was number one! He was number one! So, it's excellent. I Need Gains says, you read that one book by the guy who says 9 a lot. You know what I mean? No, I've never read that book. I know what you're referencing, and no, I haven't. Clive Winston says, damn, he turned on ads. What a gangster. Well, you know, I just need a small amount of resources because apparently I'm just gonna, you know, die. Because, you know, I'm not worth anyone's time, apparently. Lincoln says, I'm actually happy with that. I'll have to whitelist him on my ad blocker. Oh, no. I'm going to go on the whitelist, guys. At least I'm on someone's whitelist. Stephen Knight says, in other news, the carbine repeater is now my favorite weapon in Red Dead 2. Isn't that, like, the worst one? I can't remember what it's called, but I like the one that carries 14. Although, mostly I just use the revolvers. Dual-wielding revolvers. That's medium range, rapid fire. Kane the Warlock says, okay, so it's a different one, but I like mine better because it's based on the sketch Lovecraft made. Well, fair enough. Lincoln says, yes, it's a YouTube and BitChute channel. Then he says, launch was scrubbed due to weather. Yeah, that's what my brother tells me. Meh, doesn't really affect me. Whether or not that shit goes off, I don't care. I hope I get an email soon. Let's see if I got that fucking email. Nope. Okay. Please, God. I don't know. What did I do? How have I offended thee, Lord? Clive Winston says, looking into investing in a hammock for backpacking. Any tips or gear recommendations? You have that Eno double nest, right? How much extra room there do you have? None. Double nest means single nest. Take that from me. That's some shit where it's like, I don't know, like, what's something that's, like, extra large, they call it, but really that just means normal, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Japanese t-shirt sizes. So, if you're gonna do one, fucking invest in the double nest. I saw a commercial for a Swiss-made product that was for $50, which is the same as you would see for an Eno double nest hammock, and then actually extra for the suspension system. And it's some sort of you know what I'm saying? Tertiary strapped hammock that supposedly allows you to lie flat. Now, you do have to bring your own mat to go with that. I looked into it. I just don't have the money right now, obviously, but it looked decent. It looked well made. The website looked a little sketcho because it was like, hey, man, this $50 deal is only going on for the next however many minutes, 30 minutes or so. You reload the page, it's going on for 30 minutes still, so I'm like, oh, okay. Zach Frisbee says, seriously, though, is mayonnaise an instrument? No, but it is in fact a gender, and quit being a cis-het fascist. Sarah's in. She says, yo, what's up, Sarah? Glad to see everybody's showing up. Zach Frisbee says, wait on an email, they said. You will still have a job, they said. Wow, that's fucking dark. Thanks, man. Thank you for tormenting me. Yeah, and I'm glad that I could be of some assistance, in keeping you, entertained. Wow. Usually I don't catch up with the comments this quick. Usually I go on a 40-minute tirade. Where are y'all at, man? On my tirade. Fuck it. Take a look at the desk. How we do the desk reload. Let's see here. First off, let's not fuck up the... So that's, you can see the PC is kind of like on the side now, and I've also added that that weird separator that I've got to the side. And if you look up, there's the camera. Oh, that's Howl's Moving Fucking Cat. No, that's Howl's Moving Fucking Castle. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Which you can't see. Dun, 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 dun. Square. Dun, dun, dun. He's a fucking old snake. Oh, and he likes to fall. Yes, he does. And then right behind him is Rorschach. But don't tell nobody. Rorschach doesn't want to come out yet. And then I got all my journals lined up over here. So it frees up more fucking dexamethasone? It frees up more desk space. So, oh Jesus, look at my fucking hair. Oh my, I'm gonna cut it myself. And, of course, I'm starting to do, like, I'm starting to, like, let it, like, kind of curl over instead of going straight back like I used to. Like, when I was, oh, my God, that's heinous looking. Tap dancing. Oh, my dear baby Jesus. Oh, God. Zach Frisbee says, well, you got me. I am a fascist. Well, don't admit that. Otherwise, you know, they're going to get you. Clive Winston says, ever heard of or hiked Old Rag? I have not. Never even heard of that. Hey, look, Maxwell's in. Clive Winston says, Zach Frisbee says, are you not entertained? Yeah, exactly. I Need Gain says, oh my God, that PC looks straight out of the 90s. Well, it's not. It's like 2 years old. What makes it look out of the 90s? No, it does. I was there in the 90s. They were way bigger than that. Who you trying to fool? Clive Winston says, Howl's Moving Castle. Howl? Uh-oh. Howls? I said Howls. That's what I meant. Maxwell McCormick says, hey, look, it's a Tolstoy. 8-Man says, Snick. Where do you see a snack? No snack. I wish it was a snack. Oh, Jesus. LexCorp1516. You excited for Last of Us Part 2? I am excited for It's Ma'am 2. Oh, shit. Never mind. Let's we'll keep that on the DL because Max is supposedly he's saving himself. You know, he's not going to spoil it for himself. He's going to actually like raw dog play the game. So Max, I would highly recommend against it, but I respect your wishes, man. So you tell me what you think about that. What you think about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Stephen I says, I don't know about the worst one, but the carbine repeater has the highest damage and it only holds 7 shots as opposed to the the Lancaster repeater. But I like the damage range and accuracy more than the Lancaster. You know, the reason that I guess I can go back to it. I still have the gun. I just always kind of thought that, like, why would they give you the best gun starting off? Like, that makes no goddamn sense. Clive Winston says, Old Rag might be the coolest hike you can do in Virginia. 8 hours of awesome. Huh. Is that like Western Virginia? Willem Dafoe's Fruitcake says, a wild fruitcake appears. Hello, Fruitcake. I'm going to toss a Pokeball at you. Hang on. I would throw that, but it would actually knock the camera off the thing. Willem Dafoe's Fruitcake says, kill me. Yeah, I know. And then Maxwell says, yes, I'm saving myself for Last of Us Marriage. Dude, don't do it. She's a whore, though. I'm being real, man. I'm just telling you, like, the day, like, a month before your wedding, the poor Broomsgride is a whore. I chime in with it. Okay, anyway. You know, actually, I like Panic at the Disco, as well as Fall Out Boy. They were okay emo bands. I have nothing technically against them. They are not my favorite. I don't think they're all that... They're super talented, but, you know, fuck it. It's music. I mean, I'll listen to that while I lift. I can't even lie. I Need Gain says, why y'all not using the bolt action? Oh, you talking about the rolling block? Which, by the way, is not a bolt action. It's a rolling block. And I had to, like, look that shit the fuck up. I was like, how does a rolling block action work? It's actually quite fucking genius. Interesting. It's the precursor to a bolt action. Yeah, I've been using that. But it has a scope on it. It's not as quick to be able to snap and see your opponent and then, you know, lay him out. All right, I'm going to get another drink. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Oh, by the way, Max... That's what the fuck was up with the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake? Jesus Christ! I've played Kingdom Hearts games that were less weird. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. What the fuck happened to Final Fantasy VII? God. Seriously, forgive me for my sins. Well, for some reason that beer is not hitting as hard as it could, and I finally managed to find it. The supplies of this shit are drying up. But Japanese rice wine. Oh yeah. Nothing quite like it. You know, I actually Oh, no, I was going to say, I think actually liquor stores were closed by the time that I wanted a drink. Fuck. This is a very poor decision. One of the things that I really hate is that this is definitely making me lose muscle and gain a shit ton of fat, but it's like, fuck it, who am I trying to impress? Sake. Always a good goddamn decision, until it's not. Maxwell says, don't worry about spoilers. If you start talking, I start yelling crazy shit till you're done. This I want to see. I actually want to know what the crazy shit is. Clive Winston says, I'd say it's Northern Virginia. Like, it's only an hour and a half from me. If that's Northern Virginia, that makes that upwards of 5 hours for me. I don't think my vehicle can make that jump to hyperspace, I'm going to be honest with you. I need to save the vehicle in case I get that job, which is a good 30 minutes from me. But if I can just work it for a little while, I will have the kind of money to either lease or purchase a vehicle. Ooh, that wine feels good. Thank you. For once. God help me. Oh, Jesus. Stephen Knight says, my sanctuary is better than simple and clean. Ooh. Ooh. I disagree with you, but not by much. It depends on which day of the week you ask me. But I think we can both agree. The theme song to number 3 was awful. I do not know what the fuck. I don't even know what it's called, but, like, what were they thinking with that shit? Like, I thought about it, and I don't remember. I think she was trying to, like, go, Utada Hikaru was trying to go for, like, some sort of, like, weird, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a weird R&B kind of feel? And I'm like, bro, that's not Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts themes have to feel like requiems, or so, like, yeah, like a requiem, like a death song, or something, you know. And I thought about it, and I kind of thought it's a strange example, but if you've ever heard the artist Mr. Probs, Waves, not that shitty ass club remix, the person who did that is going to get their skull fucked by my knife. But the original slow, that I think perfectly encapsulates that feeling, that bittersweet feeling of, like, there's an ocean between us. It's kind of vague, kind of depressing. Am I in hell, or am I gonna get out of it kind of a feel? I mean, really, Kingdom Hearts is actually way fucking darker than anyone really knows about. Very few people actually think about the fact that, like, the second one kind of ends with a child and Mickey Mouse stuck in hell. You know what I mean? They don't call it that, but they're on, like, the beaches of a dark, you know, of a dark island of sand and what looks like that very dark, like, volcanic ash rock. You know what I mean? That just never gets better. It's just like that for all of eternity. Okay, that's totally not hell, guys. Okay. Sarah says, so tell me you've watched Avatar The Last Airbender. Okay, so I respect the shit out of Avatar The Last Airbender. However, I have not seen the entire series. I watched, like, the last few seasons, so I kind of know what it's about. It was, like, one 4th of July weekend. They were playing a fucking marathon of it. That kind of came to fruition right after I kind of got out of cartoons, you know what I mean? Was getting out of cartoons. You know, you go through some, like, weird shit where it's like you're young and cartoons are cool, and then you want to be an adult, you know what I mean? And so you move away from cartoons, you know, and then, like, you realize, oh wow, being an adult is shit, you know what I mean? And then you go right fucking back to liking fucking cartoons, in a way. So I highly respect it. I have nothing but good things to say about it, and also I kind of feel like it's an example of like Americans being able to kind of do anything if we just put our minds to it, you know what I mean? Including anime, and doing it better than they did. It's essentially DBZ, but way deeper and way cooler, and we finished that shit in 4 fucking seasons and said, we're done. You know what I mean? There were no episodes spent with Aang going, nah, for like 400 goddamn hours. Like, you know? So. Clive Winston says, Japanese rice wine in North Carolina? Dude, you probably single-handedly depleting the supply, lol. Yeah, that actually That's actually not too far from the truth, but I went to a different grocery store. Anyway, Maxwell McCormick says, I can understand someone disdain for the ending of FF7 Remake. The whole game prior was fire as fuck, but I liked the ending because it set up that I don't know what to expect going forward. Look, man, like, the first 75% of the game is like, we're gonna fight Shinra, and I'm like, neat. And then, like, the last 25 is like, now we're gonna fight God. And it's like, what the fuck? I have no idea what the fuck, like, what was any of that? The blob monster? The edge of reality? What was any of that? Why did it have to go so Kingdom Hearts? You know why? Because Tetsuya Nomura. Or was it No, who's the other guy? Uematsu? Nobura Uematsu. That Kingdom Heartsian motherfucker was like, but what if in end of game, a giant, disembodied evil monster in Nowhere Land, and they fight, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, that's not what Kingdom Hearts. That's not what Final Fantasy fucking 7's about. Yes, hat? Clive Winston says, yeah, dude, no way was I gonna ask you to drive that. Yeah. Eight Man says, I know why there are plot ghosts in FF7 Remake, because people ask online, what if Aeris would survive this time? And then Squeenix was like, yeah. Look, man, you could have just remade the game and changed the plot a little bit, and then been like, yeah, man, we did it to change things up, you know? But instead, they were like, yeah, man, the last 25% of the game should be focused on Kingdom Heartsian style weird-ass shit. And it's like, nah, man. Nah. Maxwell says, also, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I grew up with the Disney and Final Fantasy. Love both, always kind of hated Kingdom Hearts. So that's hysterical, because I disliked both Final Fantasy and Disney growing up, but I always loved Kingdom Hearts for some reason. He says, I played through the first way back in 2002, though it was good at the time, never played another going forward. You never played number 2? Number 2 is the best one. Maxwell McCormick says, hated is a strong word, but yeah, it just never really landed with me. Weird. Stephen Knight says, Kingdom Hearts is a yes. I'm going to play the third one tonight. I never beat it. I played the third one at a friend's house. That sounds like I'm a fucking kid in the 90s, but no, really, at a friend's house. And, it's okay. It seems like they just gave up on ever having a story, and they just thought if they put enough cool shit and cameos in the game, maybe we'll all just like forget about the fact that it's kind of a wonky ass, story at this point. Clive Winston says, ever read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? It's on my list of books to read, and was wondering if you had any thoughts on it. It's one of those books that the movie adaptation is so close to the original, down to like the lines of dialogue, that it's actually annoying to read if you've seen the film. So no, I never really read more than like the first chapter or so. Max says, Simple and Clean is an incredible song though. I agree. Utada Hikaru is talented. Clive Winston says, you would probably enjoy it. There's a lot of philosophical themes in there. Fear and Loathing? Already seen it, the movie anyway. Kane the Warlock says, reminds me of the C.S. Lewis quote about the most childish thing you can do is try to act like an adult. Yep. Stephen Knight says, the middle of nowhere, let's fight the devil final mission is a cop-out almost all Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy games exploit. I don't know why, but I always enjoy the journey of those games more than the ending. It's fair enough. I will admit that near the end, I kind of got that same fuzzy feeling that I got from Parks and Rec, that I'm going to look both ways when I say this, and I'm sure that someone is listening and someone's going to squee about this, but that, like, friendship is magical kind of thing. It's surprising, because, like, the only other thing that's ever given me that has been Far Cry 5. When it's recontextualized in, like, a psychos with shotguns and trucks can be your friend, and friendship is magical, I'm like, oh, neat. Parks and Rec is a more kinder, softer, cuddlier version of that, and this is, like, the most maudlin version. And for some reason, I still liked it, mostly just Barrett. I mostly just, his back and forths with Cloud, and finally the dog thing, Red 13, is c'est magnifique. I still think the voice actor was kind of dicked up. Like, he wasn't terribly good. Cloud's voice actor was actually better. I'm going to look this up, actually. Because in Crisis Core, I watched a comparison of Crisis Core versus the voice actor for Cloud in the FF7 remake, and the FF7 remake takes the fucking cake. I want to see who the... John Eric Bentley. Oh, okay, I can't click on the name? Thanks, dicks. You're all dicks. You didn't know that. I'm gonna go to IMDb, apparently. There he fucking... Wait, I've seen him before. What else have you been in? Ooh, he was in Resident Evil. No fucking way. Wait a second. He looks kind of famous. What else have you been in? He was in Transformers, which I wouldn't know. Oh, that's the 2016 Independence Day. That's not real. That's not the real Independence Day. Okay. Yeah, nothing I would... Oh, he was in Red Dead 2. I can't pin him. I wonder who he was. He's in Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Trying to find... Either way, my thought was this. Is the dude who played Jet from Cowboy Bebop dead? If not, you really needed to give Barrett to him. Like, am I wrong? Of course I'm not. But other than that, yeah, it's a fucking cop-out. That weird ending where it's just like, well, you know, we're fighting Shinra, and there's this obvious plot that we're going along, and it's more based in reality. And then it just becomes some, like, fucking obscure, like, you know, astronomical fight with, like, you know, extra-dimensional beings or some shit like that. Like, damn, if you were gonna do that, save that for the third fucking game. Like, or however many games there's gonna be. Putting it at the end of the first game makes anything that you challenge the characters with in the second game... I was like, as near the end, it became so fucking abstract. I'm just like watching Cloud bounce around all the, you know, the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2. It's essentially the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm just like, yeah, there's no stakes now. It's literally in space. I have no idea what's going on. No stakes. I don't know. What are they going to even do? I was like, in my head, I thought, man, the power creep on this is so insane. What the fuck are they going to do for the next game? Fucking crazy. Am I right? I am right. That was a sip. That was a manly sip. Ugh. Tastes like coffee. Because that's my coffee cup as well. I only have the one fucking cup. Kane the Warlock says, my sister played the third one and just dropped it when they literally put a fucking ad in the game. Wait, what are we talking about? I know you're talking about Kingdom Hearts. What game? Like, what ad? What was in the game that was a fucking ad? Clive Winston says, no, Avatar The Last Airbender is on Netflix now, if you weren't aware. I seen it. I saw it was on there. I've already seen the ending. I also, unfortunately, did at one point, out of curiosity, watch, I think, almost all the seasons of Korra, only to discover that it's pretty fucking terrible, and so that may have sullied the universe a bit for me, unfortunately. Maxwell says, curious how you like Red Dead 2. I had issues with the gameplay, but the story was incredible and totally worth it. Great prequel to the first. I'm loving it, man. But, actually, yeah, I'm playing a lot of missions too. Yeah, I'm spending a lot of time very relaxingly fishing and hunting and taking care of my horses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm treating it like the Wild West sim that it is. No reason to stick a train up. I can just make money trading fish, trading pelts, man. You know how it is. Stephen Knight says, his voice is in everything anime dubbed. Yeah, but I looked through it and I didn't recognize anything. Maybe it's just because I'm an old head. But either way, again, you know who was in everything dubbed was also the dude who played Jet. And I think he's a better fucking actor. He would have been a better job. He wouldn't have been as loud and obnoxious, but I'm sure that if you just got him the right director to say, now be Jet, but yell louder, it would have been perfect. But other than that, still, the way that they redid the characters, the fact that the characters can speak now and the dialogue is funny. It's a little cheesy, but it's still funny, and I greatly enjoyed it. So there's that. Clive Winston says, do you have a towel in your government appreciation bag or hiking bag? People on the forum say that they're a necessity, but I'm not sure it's worth the weight or space in my pack. I have never carried a towel. I don't think that, I don't think that's right. I think that that's true if you're going to travel the galaxy. I think it's in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Bring a towel and don't panic are the two most top rules. Clive Winston says, you think it's going to be a long stream tonight? I have no idea. I have no idea how long this will last. How long the energy will be there. Is the sun coming out? No, not even in the fucking slightest. No, okay. For a minute there, I kind of thought that it was. Maxwell McCormick says, disagree, but I'm a fan of Alabama, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Huh? Stephen Knight says, bro, have you seen the Uncut Gems? Oh my god, I just watched it last night. It was so good that I sat in silence after it was over thinking about it, laughing my ass off. I was blown away. I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan. As long as it's one of his dramas. And by the way, if you're not a huge Alexander, if you're not a huge Adam Sandler fan, but you like, give a shot to Rain Over Me. That was a good film. But again, he's not the star. He's a co-star with Don Cheadle. Come on. So the bitch didn't fucking email me. Good. That's good. I didn't want happiness or a life. I didn't want a chance. That's cool. Thanks, cocksuckers. Let's see. What did you say it was? Uncut Gems? I don't know. It's one of the first things that pops up. That's weird. Let's see what this is. Charismatic jeweler makes high-stakes bet that could lead to a windfall of a lifetime in a precarious high-wire act. He must balance business, family, and adversaries on all sides in pursuit of an ultimate win. Huh. Yeah, I'll take a look into that. Oh, I've seen the trailer for this. It kind of seems like one of those prestige films that was trying to ride the coattails of either The Irishman or Knives Out. I'm probably, if I'm drawn to any of those, probably Knives Out. I've heard good things about it, and also it's physically called Knives Out, so, consider, why I would like it. Max says, not specifying my disagreement, I don't even know myself. Well, all right then. Stephen Knight says, in Kingdom Hearts 3, there's a scene where Sora sees a Final Fantasy commercial in the Toy Story world, and it's kind of dope, actually. I wonder if that's where fucking Kane the Warlock's sister gave up. Clive Winston says, oh, and by the way, if you're sending anything no, it's not USPS, it's USP, Brown is probably your best option. They are nicer to your packages and cheaper than UPS or FedEx or government subsidy. I was going to say, yeah, you work for the United States Postal Service. I don't know, man. You know me. I trust the private sector. I'm all Ron Swanson about that. Stephen Knight says, they changed the names of the characters, but you can tell it was Final Fantasy. It was like a serious satire. I'm going to have to actually look this up. I vaguely remember this. Oh, well, we need a commercial first. Hang on. Gonna thumbs that the fuck down. They all have laser swords. Gigas action figures. Nice. Hang on. Now we have a shirt. My sweatshirt here. Blah. Beer and wine, amigos. Beer and wine. You know what it do. Let's see here. Kane the Warlock says, it was a commercial of FF versus 13. Was it really? Smithos, oh god, says, why did you delete your old videos? Gee, I don't know, man. I just woke up one day and I decided it was the best idea. Maxwell says, Uncut Gems was my #2 favorite film of last year. It's damn near perfect. Maxwell then says, I see every movie that releases. Trust me on this. Well, how does it compare to Knives Out, you know? Or The Irishman, or whatever the fuck. Clive Winston says, have you seen The Irishman? Highly recommend it. I haven't. It was just kind of on my list. Kane the Warlock says, it was that or the Winnie the Pooh section. Right? That made his sister quit. Stephen Knight says, Uncut Gems is a masterpiece. All right. You guys are going to make me watch Uncut Gems. Damn, all right. Clive Winston says, anyone who asks why his old videos were deleted will be considered a normie. Pretty fucking much, man. I did my best to sound off. I tried. I'll suck your dick. Stephen Knight says, and Julia Fox, oh my god, she's finer than Margaret. Who the fuck is Margaret? That's not even a name, Margaret? Or is it pronounced Margot? All right. I will also, if you put it to the hot challenge, I will also fucking look this shit up. So, you know that I like my J-Law. Margot. No, I'm looking up Julia Fox. See what she looks like. Huh. All right, well, points for brunette, but that face is a little weird, my guy. These are not good pictures. I need a close-up of her. I need to be able to analyze the hot ability. Ooh, damn, well, that's an interesting dress, girl. Not bad at all. Yeah, but you know me, I think I like J-Law a little bit better. But that being said, that's got to be brunette J-Law. I don't do blonde. Blonde, man. He says, The Irishman is oatmeal and Uncut Gems is waffles and bacon. But I like oatmeal. More than waffles. Much more. Bacon, obviously, is better, but... Clive Winston says, but like a mob movie aesthetic too strong. Oh, is that who Harley Quinn is? Well then, fuck, I really probably hate her then, only because I really hate that whole Harley Quinn... Fuck! So many thoughts! You know, thoughts. Not like, thought! Not like fucking Future, man. You know? From the streets... What is it? God damn it. You're gonna make me look this up. Here we go. See if I can find... Here it is. Oh, this is demi-blasphemous. From the Gospel of Future. From the streets she did emerge, and to the streets she shall return. And I say unto you, she is for the streets. So be not weary when she must return from when she came. Sorry. That was bad. And YouTube's going, we're gonna have to fucking banhammer you again. And I'm just sitting here like that fucking lone samurai, just with the coming down over top. He says, you gotta see her body, bro. She looks like isn't that, you talking about the Margot, like the Harley, whatever the fuck? She a skinny mini. You know I don't do that shit. I need curves. I need shit to hold on to while I'm riding. I mean, no. I'm not objectifying. I'm not objectifying women. Maxwell says, Knives Out was my #7 of last year. Man, you ranked it. You have like a notebook and you rank this shit. I know it. #7 of last year, really loved it. Irishman was a disappointment. It's good. Everything jumped. It's good, but it's too long and also too short. Man, there's no pleasing you, man. It really needed to be much longer and a mini-series instead. Fair enough. Spaghetti Western says, she's way naked in Wolf of Wall Street. You talking about J-Law? Because no, she's not. She wasn't in Wolf of Wall Street. You're thinking of American Hustle. And I haven't seen that, but I need to. Wait, no. It says Anti-Citizen one. Yes. It says, amen, brother. No blonde. He gets it. Brunette gang. Killer 7. Great reference to a great fucking, you know, I actually don't really feel like pouring this into a cup. Oops. Lovely swallow of rice wine. Nice reference, by the way, Killer 7. Says, hey, Tolstoy, do you or anyone have some of those old videos you took down? Yes, I've cataloged, I have downloaded most of the ones that are fucking important. Anyway, promise I won't re-up them. I used to always watch them to raise my spirits. Yeah, I'm gonna start re-uploading them onto my Patreon. Pay a fucking $1 and you can still have them. I'm trying to like work on actual things like my life so that I don't go homeless. I might go homeless, okay? You know what I mean? No, just kidding. I'm going to kill myself before that shit fucking happens. Clive Winston says, as long as you're circle jerking on movies, have you seen Wolf of Wall Street? Might be one of my favorite films. I did. However, as much as I like, I can't remember the director's name. My brain wants to say Robert Rodriguez, but clearly it is Martinez. Fuck, what was the name of the goddamn director? No, you motherfucker. Jesus. Scorsese. Martin. I'm a massive fan of Martin Scorsese, but I kind of feel like Wolf of Wall Street was just a kind of a bad version of Goodfellas. Just putting that out there. Oh, fuck. Okay, so Stephen Knight saying, oh yeah, Margot Robbie was the girl in Wolf of Wall Street. There's no fucking way. I don't even remember that. I remember his wife. I remember that famous scene where she's holding him at foot length with a fucking shoe, but, Oh. Okay. Yeah. Not my cup of tea, though. Blonde. Pass. Kanan Warlock says, from what I've gathered, the whole Time Ghosts of Final Fantasy VII Remake is a way of remaking FF7, but also making it a sequel. The Ghosts try to set the timeline to how it has to be, but time is getting fucked. Yeah, they don't explain that super well, and I'm not super happy about the way that they handled it. I get the concept. I feel like, okay, so Sephiroth shows up, and no one knows who he is, and Cloud doesn't take any initiative to explain to anyone who he is, but by the end of the game, they're like, but we know we're gonna fight him. Bitch, how you know that? Why do you know you're gonna fight him? Is he important? Did he do a thing? What's up? Is he... You don't fucking know. Like, Cloud has an inkling that he's bad, and they don't even explain Cloud's backstory. So, how do you know that he knows him? It's all hints and conjecture. It's fucking retarded. Stephen Knight says, damn, I might have been wrong with my previous statement, but they both fine. Lol. Clive Winston says, Tolstoy quoted Future. History was made today, boy. That's right. That's right. For she is for the streets. So be not wary when she returns from where... There's some YouTuber who basically, like, rates people as thoughts or not, or some shit like that. And, like, he just constantly quotes Future. And every time he hands down the edict of thought, he literally goes, thought! And it's just... It's very perfect. I love watching his videos. There's some basic bitch shit that are enjoyable. Clive Winston says... Stephen Knight says, she got curves... FR, which I assume is for real. Who we talking about? Margot, though? Oh, yeah, but blonde, though. Devevti9 says, what you sipping on, friend? Well, currently, Shochukibai, which is Japanese rice wine. Maxwell says, American Hustle is great, despite scenes that seem too self-indulgent. I'm not a fan normally of David O. Russell, but a fun watch. And then he says, Scorsese, you fuck! And then he says, I'm dying on the inside right now. Look, Scorsese is like my favorite director, alright? I just forgot his name. I'm drunk, alright? Because life is shit, and that email is never coming in. I'm never going to get a job. I'm going to end up putting a shotgun in my mouth. So And he writes, is this really happening? He forgot Scorsese. Yes, I forgot fucking Scorsese. I said Martinez. That's like Martin. I'm not wrong. You're wrong. Clive Winston says, at Killer7, go to the Discord. Someone will help you out there. Oh, yeah, there's a guy who saved a bunch of my shit on the Discord. Maxwell, oh, wait, we already read that. UpSC123 says, what to have a simple conversation about the afterlife, sir? Oh, want to have a simple conversation about the afterlife, sir? Not particularly, no. I don't, yeah. Clive Winston says, the dude who does the thought tier lists is a legend. That's it, thought tier. That's it. Yeah, thought! It's fantastic. Stephen Knight says, no, Julia Fox, lol. She was amazing in the lingerie scene on Uncut Gems. I'll look at it. Oh, All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah. Believe it or not, I like her with shorter brown hair. Yeah, that short kind of bob cut she has. Not bad. Yeah. Kane the Warlock says, I'm trying not to think of a comparison of FF7 Remake, but the best I can come up with is maybe Donnie Darko with its tangent universe stuff. Yeah, it's about as edgy in the end as Donnie Darko. Killer7 says, thanks. I used to love the one PS1 and Bioshock vids. I'll definitely sub to his Patreon if I could see those again. I don't know what PS1 video you're talking about. I don't think I did one. The Bioshock thing, I'd have to check. I saved whatever I thought was good. A lot of shit got deleted. There's that. Stephen Knight says, you plan on playing Ghosts of Tsushima? Yeah, I do, actually. That almost looks like a, what's it called? A Sekiro that is an absolute dog shit. So there's that. Maxwell says, Rumi and me are moving into a new apartment next week. You should come. We'll have a house party where everyone has a dance off, and let's hear it for the boy from Footloose on 8-track tape. 8-track. I'm not, man. So, well, you're in Florida? My car cannot make it to Florida. I can't drive to Florida currently. Super sorry, bro. Clive Winston says, at Killer7, it's in the description of a video or a stream somewhere. I could find it for you, but I don't think I can post links in this chat. Clive Winston is now a moderator. You may now post shit, Clive. I knight thee, kneel. I name thee Clive. There you are. You are Sir Clive. Oh, interesting. Steven says, it looks like the Japanese Red Dead to me. I'm interested in that then. Again, I like the aesthetic of Sekiro, not the gameplay. Okay. Killer7, he's talking about that video I made of one. That's the thing. That was not on YouTube, I think. I think that was on my weird Google videos alternative channel that I made on a private website called Holy Crap Batman that no one showed up to. So, no, that is gone. Well, actually, I never would have deleted it, really. I don't know. I don't know whether it's gone or not. Stephen Knight says, or Japanese Assassin's Creed is probably a better example. Well, hey, even better. Fuck. I like the aesthetic. I'm down. Oh, that email is not coming in. I am not liking where this is going. I don't know why are you going to Facebook? That's not going to have a fucking email. It'll have people who will feel sorry for me. No, they won't. You're a faggot. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Maxwell says, peace, I'm out. Explodes into a gust of smoke. Oh, Jesus. And Kane says, one of us, one of us, one of us. Yep. Clive Winston is now a fucking moderator. Look at that fucking shit. Y'all are Jannies. I should probably not use that word, considering its connotations. Fuck. I know I'm gonna wake up hungover as shit tomorrow. Life is going to suck. As it well, life sucks now. Fuck. It's like dating. You're not allowed to, like, just randomly, like, call the bitch up and be like, hey, give me a job. Can't fucking do that, apparently. Well, waiting for you guys to comment. And I'm going to be checking my Facebook. Oh, fuck. Ah, and kicking my goddamn table. Sharky McShark says, you use a lot of Chon lingo. Wouldn't know what we're talking about, bro. Killer7 says, really? I know for a fact I saw the one vid on here unless someone else re-upped it, but it's nowhere on YouTube at the moment. I never remember that being on YouTube, guy. Did I? Was it? Then, honestly, I deleted it. That's not one that I saved. Sorry. It's gone to time. Unless, like I said, that dude from the Discord saved everything. Or so he says. Fuck it. Here's to him. Well, Sharky McShark says, ever read Preacher by Garth Ennis? I've talked about this before. I have the first trade paperback. I did not enjoy it a lot. I never even finished it, actually. Pretty shitty series, if you ask me, honestly. Steven Knight says, it sucks Xbox doesn't have any good exclusives coming out. Shaking my head. Well, it's fucking Xbox, man. It's fucking Microsoft. Sony really doubled down and focused on their first-party shit, which is why I know that Last of Us is going to fucking piss Sony off to no ends, because that's a first-party goddamn title. Well, it's a second-party title that they fucking paid for. You know, they paid good money to keep that fucking, studio open. They've kept them since the PlayStation 1 days, and now they're fucking up. And I can tell you, the pimp slap of Sony will soon be upon them. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit more white girl wasted than I meant to. I'm probably going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. But either way, gonna probably end this stream. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys.